Hey YouTube, it's Annabelle. So today I'm going to do my son's 4-month update. He is getting so big, so fast, and I can't believe how well he is doing and just how big he is getting. He was actually 4 months yesterday, and we had his checkup and we had his shots. The shots went really well. He didn't cry until they were like done, and the nurse was like, oh my gosh, I thought he wasn't even gonna cry. I think it just took a little bit to kind of like hit him what happened, but he cried for like 30 seconds and then he was like, ugh, but he was like good. And we didn't have any trouble with him. His legs didn't like swell up or anything. His legs did swell, and then he got like dry skin patches over where he got the shots when he got his 2-month shots. But 4-month shots are going well. He had a great temperament yesterday and today, so he is doing well. He is actually sleeping right now. This is the 3rd time that I have tried to do this video, and it just didn't work with kids screaming and all that stuff, and he started to get fussy, so now him and my daughter are both napping, so perfect time to do this video. Okay, so my son's appointment went fabulous. My doctor is super impressed with him. He has doubled his birth weight, so that is awesome. I knew he was over 15 pounds. I did not think he would be 17 pounds. That's just like, it's just crazy that he is just so big. My doctor said that it's normal that for babies to double their birth weight by like 5 or 6 months, and then they'll triple their birth weight by the time they're 1. Well, he is already double his birth weight, so that is awesome. He is doing well. He passed all of the like 3 to 4 month like tests, and he passed the 6-month tests that the doctor does and everything. So he has no head lag or anything when like our doctor like will grab his arms and lift them up, and his head didn't drop at all. He was like trying to sit up, and he did a whole bunch of other stuff. Just checked his like where his vision was at, and that was at where he should be at his 6-month appointment, grabbing stuff that was in front of his face. He's doing so well, and my doctor was like super impressed, and that makes me feel like a proud mama. So it was a great appointment. He's doing well. A big major thing that we talked about at my appointment was something that I did a video on. It was a week ago already, and that was that we started my son on infant cereal. Now, we were just like thickening up his milk, and if you want me to explain that a little bit more, go find that video. It's like the case of the hungry baby starting infant cereal. We did not start infant cereal with my daughter until the day she turned 4 months. With my son, we started him 2 weeks ago, so at 3.5 months we started him on infant cereal, and it was just a thickening up his milk to make him drink like less milk, because he was drinking so much that he was actually making himself like sick, and he just needed more to eat. So we started thickening up his milk. He did fabulous. I also did a video on Fussy Baby. That is another thing that we went through this last month. So if you've just seen my 3-month update on him, go back and look at some of those videos. I think it was the case of the Fussy Baby. We actually started using gripe water for my son with like gas, and that just took care of it. He was a completely different baby, no more fussiness, and it was great. And then we turned right around and had the trouble with him not feeling satisfied, like he was not getting enough to eat. So that is why we started the cereal. At one time he was drinking up to 11 ounces at a time, like trying to get full, and he wasn't getting full. So those were 2 big huge things that happened this month. So we did talk to our doctor about like the cereal and everything, and he said that, because I had told my doctor, I was like, well, I know he's 15 pounds, but my doctor did not know that he was 17 pounds. And he said, yes, definitely, that was like the best decision to start him on cereal. He said that I can start actually giving him like a serving of cereal that you would serve on a spoon. So we are starting that. Starting yesterday, we started doing morning. We just did supper last night with him actually eating off of a spoon, eating his cereal, and today we are doing lunch and supper, and we're no longer putting the cereal in his milk. So he's just getting the bottle during the day, and then he is nursing at night, and then in the morning when he wakes up. He is sleeping all night. However, he is waking up about a half an hour before I would like to get up. So it's not a big deal. We're just waking up a half hour earlier. So it's not that big of a deal at all. He's going down when my daughter does again. We had a little period of time where he was going to sleep after she was, and now he is going to sleep right when she does. So my husband usually puts my daughter to bed, and I usually nurse my son to sleep. And I can't tell you exactly how much he is eating or drinking for like fluid ounces, because I don't know how much he is getting from me exactly in the morning and like right before he goes to bed at night. But during the day he is drinking about 15 ounces of milk, and that's even with now that we started the cereal last night and started the cereal for lunch today, and we're going to do it tonight for supper again. And we're probably going to just see how this goes, and if he ends up being hungry in the morning, if he seems like he doesn't want to like eat breakfast, he just wants, since he does nurse, he seems to be full all morning and doesn't need anything until lunchtime. So we're probably just going to do lunch and supper until he tells us differently. And again, I'm not going to start like fruits and vegetables and things like that for a couple months yet. If I can hold out on it, we will see how he's doing and how he wants to like have things. But we're just going to play it by ear, and we're going to let him let us know what we need to do, just like with the cereal. Even myself I was like, oh, I don't want to give him cereal yet, but it turned out to be the best thing for him, and I have to like think about it that way. Like, it doesn't matter what I think or what other people think or anything like that. It's what he needs, and I'm going to give him what he needs. And there was lots of support. Thank you for that. But that's where we are at with him eating. Since he has started cereal, his poop is a little bit more firm. It's not like liquidy anymore. It's it's just like thicker, and it's like tacky poop since we started the cereal. But yeah, he is like super wet in the morning since he's not waking up at night. So he is like soaked in the morning, and we are doing cloth diapers. We've been doing cloth diapers for 2 months already. So that is going fabulous. If anybody wants to see videos on cloth diapering, let me know. I'll probably just post some for information for what I do and stuff like that. I have more like food videos and things like that that I will be showing also. And when I start making his baby food and stuff, I will do videos on that as well. So anyways, any questions or comments, please leave them below. What he's doing now. He is able to roll over. He rolled over for the first time from his back to his belly the day before my birthday. So that was like so exciting. So that was 2 weeks ago already. And it's awesome. So he's rolling over, he's sitting up. He does not like to sit up in the bumbo chair anymore. He likes to sit on the floor with either something behind him or just me or my husband or even my daughter. My daughter is like being super awesome big sister. And so if I'm like making supper or something, she'll sit him up and sit him like in her lap, and she'll play with him. Oh my gosh, it is the cutest thing, and I have to get it on video. I just have to. Just something for them to look back on. It's absolutely adorable. But anyway, so he does not like to lay down. He is a tummy time champ now. He used to not like his tummy, and he used to only stay on his tummy if I put him on like a breastfeeding pillow, like a boppy pillow. That was like the only way that he would do it for longer than like a minute. But now he likes to play. He's reaching and grabbing for things. He still loves the floor gym, which is behind me. and he loves his Exercesser. When we first started putting him in his Exercesser, right after he was 3 months old, we were putting a blanket around him to kind of keep him stabilized, and he no longer needs that blanket anymore. He is starting to learn how to jump. Just in the last couple of days, he has actually been like starting to like do a little hop, hop, hop in the Exercesser. So that is awesome. He is like rolling over. He went from his back to his stomach first, but he also can go from his stomach to his back. He likes to sleep on his side, and he's so big. His fingernails have to be trimmed once or twice a week. They are just growing like mad. His toenails grow faster than what my daughter's did. My daughter's, I probably clipped her toenails maybe once a month because they just didn't grow. But his, I have to do about every other week, it seems. And let's see, I think that is it now. But yes, any questions or comments or anything like that, please leave them below, and I will have more videos for you guys in the future. Bye, guys.